Have you ever wrote a story? Nah, wait, not written a story, but have you ever had a moment where you're daydreaming and you have this crazy scenario and it was just like, oh wow, that was good. Yeah. But then when you wake up from that daydream, it's like, hmm, that was kind of crazy. That's authors right there. But we stay to figure out what the heck is going on. One thing I love about being an author is that what we put on paper, you can't stop us. Whatever we put down, you can't stop us. Whatever we're writing, you can't say, oh no, that's not right. Nope, you find yourself another group to read, another type of author, another book, whatever. But what I write is what I write. And that's what I love about being an author. And the stories that everyone creates is like, it doesn't have to be true. It's just a what if scenario, or maybe if this happens, or I wish this could happen type of scenario. But every author that has been putting out books, I love seeing how the cover is. Is like, I wonder what type of story they're going to write. Let me read. But then I love authors where you assume, but it's a whole different story. That's the one that I just be at the edge of my bed, my couch, and wondering what the heck is going on with this person's head. But I love it. One thing about me that I would say, when being an author, my stories is just what if scenarios. I know sometimes when people read my book, they side eye me like, what she got going on? I don't want her trying to write about me. Like, no, it's it's not that. It's just my stories is just what I have seen, what I have witnessed, what it's like what if scenarios, or just something that pops in my head and I wonder, what if this continues? So with being an author, I just love how we come up with things and then we just leave it. And whoever is intrigued, they're intrigued. And whoever is not, it's like, oh, well, you can't do what I do, which is write a story. Because it is hard. It's hard to write a story. It really is. You can talk about it, brainstorm and everything, and you can do a biography and do an autobiography, talk about your life, which some people need to be careful when they do that. But anyway, when you do write a biography or autobiography, it's easy. Like, you're telling your life, and then it's kind of hard because you're sharing something that's very precious to you. But what's really hard is when you're trying to create series, if it's fantasy, or if it's like a dark romance, or if it is romance, or if it's something like mystery. You got to keep going and going and going and coming up with ideas and sitting down and thinking and visioning, putting yourself in stories. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. So being an author is more than just a 1, 2, 3, that's it. It's more of a 1 month, 2 months, 5 months later, 6 months, 7 months later, put the book down, don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like writing. I don't feel like thinking. It's a lot. And people need to realize that without authors, writers, screenwriters, we wouldn't have movies, we wouldn't have TV shows, we wouldn't have books. Like, it's a lot of work. So I appreciate and I applaud all the authors out there that has been working their butt off. I was going to say something else, but I don't know if I'll get in trouble. So I just said, but working your butts off and staying up all night, tired, going to work, and then coming to work, doing what you need to do, and then sitting down, writing, promoting, doing book signing, and then looking for a crowd to be intrigued and coming into your world. It is a lot of work. Just like me promoting, got life going on, praying, reading my Bible, trying to do things in the household, at work, and then trying to write and trying to keep up. It's a lot. And some people would give up and be like, you know what, this is not for me. But if this is your passion and this is something you love to do, this is a no-brainer. You can't stop, because you know people need entertainment. You know people need a new book. You know people need something to read, need something to see on TV, a movie, something. Screenwriters, authors, writers in general, we never stop working. So I salute all the writers, all the authors, everyone who has put their hard work into this writing community. I love it. I love the creativity. I love the authenticity. I love the brilliance. I love it all. And I don't have anything else to say. That was just on my mind. Late night talks, late night thoughts, and that was something on my mind. Good night.